checking on your phone.
Come in week in, week out, prophesy downfall of Esau eating the kingdom, which is calling America. All right, we're gonna go to the east. We're gonna give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Yahweh Kapadah. Double honors to the elders and the apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the occupant that's twisting is 100% truth through the four winds. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. So we finna go into this lesson. All right. On this highways and byways, we're going into the times we're living in. All right. That scripture in Timothy is in the last reading. Yeah.
Which one? Second Timothy.
Yeah. All right. So, because at the times we're living in, we're in the last days. So we have men that's coming up. All right. That's teaching and preaching a different gospel. All right. This happened in ancient time past. Okay. You know, Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? The Lord put the spirit on Ezekiel to get on the prophets. All right. Because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Okay, so you have wicked men in Israel preaching another gospel, all right, under their own belly and their own lust, all right? Bring it out, man.
1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
All right, so you have men, okay, what they doing now? They getting this word, but they coming out and teaching and putting it, all right, in their own belly, all right? They're teaching it in their own understanding. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're teaching and preaching not the gospel, the 100% truth for the gospel.
They're establishing their own righteousness. Yeah. They're not teaching what they were taught. 1 Corinthians, the first chapter say we're supposed to teach the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. And you say
and continue in the thing that you.
Yeah. 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter say we've been given this gift by the laying on the hands of the presbytery.
Yeah.
All right, our elders.
Neglect not the gift that was given to
the gift that was given to by the hands of the presbytery, our elders. So what our elders taught us, what we're supposed to do, teach other men also. You got it, brother.
Real quick, it's Proverbs 3:5. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding."
Right, so you're not supposed to go out there and teach things that's contrary to this doctrine. Once you learn something, you're supposed to what? Teach what you're being taught. Okay, so we are teaching this what? 100% gospel. So we're going out there teaching other men also. So what? We can save ourselves as well. So you got to go out there and you got to teach what it's taught.
Yeah. Real quick, this backs it up. Verse 6: "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path." And you continue on that path because what? By acknowledging him, you're trusting and continuing the thing that the elders and apostles, particularly at Great Millstone, have taught you. Okay? You're acknowledging the Lord by that. All right?
Read that last part again.
Yes. Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6. Read it again. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Come on.
In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths."
All right, so when you come on a stumbling block or something that you tripping over, you don't understand, you fast and pray. You go to the Lord and ask him to open up your understanding. All right, and the Lord has set up a government system for issues like that, and it's a proper protocol you go through if it's something you don't understand. You go to the money changers. Mm-hmm. All right, you don't just go and switch something up and put your own spin on it. Okay, it's a proper way to do it. You fast, you pray, and you go to a brother that you know that's high up the totem pole spiritually that can shed light to you. Okay, you don't go do what these people are doing right here in 1 Timothy the 4th chapter. Now the Spirit is speaking expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, depart from what you were originally taught.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it from there. Mm-hmm. Giving heed to seducing spirits.
Mm-hmm. Yes, following your own belly and swaying and going to another doctrine to feel like, okay, it's, oh, hold on, I like the way they
like
teach.
that. Yeah, I like the way this.
Yeah, I like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes into that. Oh, the words are smoother than butter. It sounds good to you. It's soothing.
Yeah, sweet.
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
I can sleep good knowing and you know the shit already. Jake just want to do it out of pride, okay, and arrogance, okay. And it's a reward. The Lord hates a prideful man. You know, and then you don't know shit. It's a sad case of coming to the truth, learn everything that you've been taught, get demoted out, okay, or guys be getting kicked out or whatever, and then go and teach something way other than what they've been taught, man.
That's the seducing spirit.
That's right.
And doctrines of devils.
And doctrines of devils. What the scripture where it says, ye are your father the devil.
Yeah, John 8:44.
You picking up the same doctrine that was taught in the ancient times. In Israel, the men that's Israel, a part of Israel, they picked up that same doctrine and going on to the left and to the right. That's why I said it'd be some that's not of Israel that call themselves to be of Israel.
Yeah, the same people that went off in the ancient church, in the early church, went off Hymenaeus, Alexander, Demas.
Yes.
All right, Diotrephes that you read about in 3 John. All right, those men are back here today.
Exactly.
The Nicolaitans, all right, the Zealots, the Sicarii. All those men are back here today in this final hour, man. All right, just like the Lord say, the prophets are subject to the prophets, the bug outs, the reprobates are subject to the bug outs and reprobates. Okay, and it reads, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience sealed with a hot iron.
Right. What they doing? They telling you, hey, look, man, Jacob Trouble not gonna come. Man, the MOTB, it's not the, the charisma. All right. They're like, hey, everything is good. Okay, and to tell you that if that's not, they say peace and safety, but sudden destruction is going to fall upon you. And then when we finna get into it in the Ezekiel the 13th chapter, it goes into those false prophets.
Mm-hmm. Let me read this first though. This the book of Titus, chapter 2, at verse 6. It says, "Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded." Mm-hmm. And this son has been coming out as of late. Okay, a lot of brothers are coming in as these prophecies begin to come into the manifestation. Okay. Brothers are coming out. Brothers are asking questions, okay? Particularly the ones on the other side of the camera. And we get questions on the comment board.
Intelligent men ask questions.
That's right, man.
Exactly.
Okay? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. You don't understand. You're supposed to ask a question, but you don't just go out and do your own thing with something you don't even have a full understanding on. Mm-hmm. You got it, bro.
So you likewise, you got to be sober-minded. Put off all the things that you've been taught from the Christian church or whatever. What they call it, denomination you was involved in, man. All right, put that off. Be sober-minded, right? And it's true, right?
What they call it in the scriptures is a confused state. Mm-hmm. So when you're coming out of confusion, that means you're not drunken off the philosophy of this world. So you start asking questions to be what? To be woke up
to be sober.
Out of that confused state.
Man, like that, you're drunk with the philosophies of this world. I mean. You're going to be caring for the things of this world. Mm-hmm. And the Lord is not pleased with that. It's Titus chapter 2.
Hey, I'm going to go on a limb and say this. We all know when it's telling you to be sober, don't be drunk off the philosophy that's in society. Yeah. Hey, but sometimes you got to lay off the booze and the edibles too, man.
Yeah.
Like, fall back. When you go, what that is, 2 Ezra the 7th chapter, say those men that are going to get delivered are the men that practice abstinence, man. You know, so you gotta lay off the literal booze too, man. Sometimes that shit'll bug you out, man. You got it, brother.
Oh, that's heavy. Wow. Right, bro. Oh, like the dude that got smashed out there in Cali. He was literally drunk himself in the spirit world. And ran right out there in the road and got ran over by all them damn cars, man. Okay? So, hey. Gotta be careful. Verse 7, 2 Timothy. Titus chapter 2 and verse 7. In all things showing thyself a pattern of good works. In doctrine, showing uncorruptedness, gravity, and sincerity. So you have to have a criteria, like you do a essay in school. You have the Roman numerals and you outline everything like this. You have to have that pattern of yeah. That's right. You have to have that whole.
Hey, the Lord say don't go off one jot.
That's right. A thesis statement.
The Lord want us to be perfect. How it was about to us, we bring it out, man. He wanted perfection.
And this the Bible, okay, That's the blueprint. That everything is lined up, line upon line here, a little, there, a little. But when you put the pieces together, it comes together like a puzzle. So this is what we're supposed to do. This is what we're not supposed to do. So that's what the scriptures teach us. Like, hey, look, this is what you're supposed to do. If you do this, if you do that, hey, if you keep my commandments or you keep this word to the best of your ability, this is a reward at the end. You got it, brother.
Yeah, verse 8. It says, sound speech that cannot be condemned, because once your speech is seasoned, okay, all your words, okay, it cannot be condemned. Can no one come against this truth? No one. Okay? At some point, everybody's gonna flock over here to the to GMS, okay? At some particular point, and we know, and I believe, speaking as a man, it's gonna be the Quran, okay? All right, everything that we say is sound speech. Elder Pastor Ball, hold on real quick. Elder Pastor Ball did a video on it. 99.9% won't get it.
Right.
Okay, 99.9% won't get it. That's not sound speech. It has to be 100%. Okay, what you gonna say, Boy?
Read that last part.
Titus 2 and verse 8. Sound speech that cannot be condemned.
Sound speech that cannot be condemned. That means nobody's going to come up here and confound us.
Right.
Nobody's going to come and you pose the question. Well, if somebody comes ask an intelligent question, how can I actually answer it with grace?
Yes.
Where I'm not scratching my head.
How can I counter it?
Yeah. That's easy work when the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is on you. Somebody come, let's say, ask about 200 million missiles.
Yeah.
All right, and they're like, there's only a certain amount of missiles here. Mm-hmm. That's easy work. It's easy to answer that question when the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is on you. All right. And if you don't understand it, you go up the totem pole and ask somebody, how do I do it? Okay. If you don't just go out here and throw something out there. All right. We don't listen to Esau. Esau has an armory. Okay. All armies have an army. What army on the world is going to give you everything that they got? Tell you all of their analytics.
They're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it. And if you believe that, Russia's not going to let America know how many nuclear missiles they got. America's not going to let Russia know how many nuclear missiles they got. None of them is going to do that. All right. That means that they don't have the element of surprise anymore. All right. So you don't listen. What we have the saying and the truth. What do? We take the what? Meat off the bones. Yeah. And when something like that arises, we believe the scriptures before we believe who? That goddamn devil, man. If the scripture says it's going to come to pass, it's going to come to pass.
Hey, I remember RT News did a segment on it where they went and discovered over 60,000 ICBM weapons underground over there in Persia, over there in Iran. Over 60,000. That's just what they showed on the camera. You know they got well more than that, man. Got all the 10 horns in the European Union. All of them have nuclear weapons right now. So how can it not add up to be according to Revelation the 9th chapter?
And more than what they document.
Yeah.
They have 10 times more than what they document.
Let me finish it off. Titus chapter 2 and verse 8. Sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no... Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. He that is the contrary part, meaning the opposing. The opposite. The opposite. Yes. He the one that's coming against us, okay? The contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say against you. That's what we all here to do, okay? Because the sound speech can nobody come against it. And can nobody say what? All right,
I didn't know.
I didn't know, or you wasn't born, or you didn't get to understand.
They didn't tell me that.
That's why the Lord has the internet still on right now. So there won't be no excuse when the family of the word hits and it shut off, and we're not on the highways and byways no more, and your ass get destroyed. Okay? It won't be no excuse of why the Lord is called just. All right? He's just in everything that he does. Okay? According to Zephaniah the 3rd chapter, verse 5. All right? This is the last verse. This is what I want to get. Titus 2 and 9. Exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters, and to please them well in all things, not answering again. That's what I want to get right there. Okay? The servants, okay, who are the servants? We're the servants. Who are our masters? Elder and Apostle Great Millstone.
That's right.
We obedient to our masters. Okay, like the brother said, we have a question. We ask the elder over our state. Okay, if he can't, then he takes it up to the regional head. and then it's a what it is?
Like
Hierarchy,
like a
chain,
ladder.
chain of command. That's what it is. The water, bro.
That's like you on the job. If you're on a job, you have what? You have a chain of command. You have to, before you get to the administrator, you got to go to the, like me, you know what I'm saying? I work in the medical field. So before I got to go to the chain of command, I got to go to the nurse, I got to go to the DON, I got to go to the ADON, then I go to the administrator. Okay? Which is like into the truth. Okay? So you have elders, you have apostles first, you have elders, and then you have bishops.
You got elders.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, but this is the thing. In this fine hour, the Lord has poured His Spirit so heavy upon the churches. Most times we don't even have to go up there.
Yeah.
Most times it's simple matters to handle. You see what I'm saying? And once it becomes a stumbling block for you, you're embarking on that scripture that say, if our gospel be hid, it's hid for them that are lost. The Lord don't want you to get it. All right, I got you a quick precept.
And that's for men that are seasoned in this thing. So brothers who getting the milk, don't go out there on the highways or put up a video and a brother, seasoned brother in the truth, look at it and be like, hey, I go, no, bro, that's not what that is, bro. If you don't understand something, or you don't go into anything that you don't understand.
Seek counsel.
Yes, the Bible says do nothing without advice first. It's in the apocrypha. All right, what you got?
I got 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 10. According to the grace of Yahweh which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another man builded their own. You got it, brother.
Yeah, because you see, read it again, bro.
Right. 1 Corinthians 3 and 10. According to the grace of Yahweh which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another builded their own.
Right. So, hey, the apostles, okay, a great millstone on down to least what they. The apostles built the foundation, and you see what? You see men that been awoken, okay, that's on the highways and byways, they're building on the same foundation that was already built, okay? So it said many are called, but few are chosen. All right, go ahead, brother.
All right, and it reads, for other foundations can no man lay than is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach.
Right, so hey, the foundation is already been laid, okay? So you have to continue in the things that was been brought out, okay? So Yahweh didn't put the Spirit, Yahweh put the Spirit on those men to lay this foundation. So we have to continue in this foundation. We got to continue. We got to do the work. We got to
Yahweh is the chief cornerstone. Yeah. All right, the cornerstone is how a building is erected, how it's going to be stable. All right, and His building is impenetrable. So He gave us the glorious gospel. All right, and you go down to the Paul, the apostles. They built their own, and then you come down to these modern times. Our elders, our apostles, their elders at One West built on the foundations, and the apostles, our elders, built on, and we're building off of what they taught us. That's how you become wise master builders, by teaching what you were taught. This brother does that for a living. What you got that little balance thing? What you call it, little balance thing? With the water that be in the middle of it?
Oh, the bubble.
Yeah.
It's called a level.
A level. All right, you got to level this thing out, and the way you do that is with this sound doctrine, teaching what you were taught. What your elder brother teach you, you teach it, and you do not put your spin on it. And if you bump into something that got you scratching your head and you don't understand, then you go back to the source, okay? And it reads, for other foundations can no man lay, that is laid, which is Yahushua the anointed. Now, if any man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of sort it is. Okay.
Right. So that's we in a time in the Lord is trying His men. Okay. The Lord is putting that fire under us. Okay. So we're gonna go through trials and tribulations, but we have to keep continuing on the things that we would have been taught. We can't just go out to the right, to the left. We can't mix it up. We can't make it sound good. We gonna be straightforward, like Oscar the man.
Yeah, if you teaching something out, it's gonna be burnt up. It's gonna come to naught. Wood, hay, and stubble. What does it end up ultimately becoming? Taste. It just blows in the wind. All right, but what happens with gold and silver? It gets better and better and better when heat touches it. It what? It gets better and better and purified.
I watched that movie. Trespass. Last night, the gold. Yes, brother. Hey, and on that movie Trespass, you had all them This is full of number Jakes on them. Okay. I think what his name was, Kevin Costner. He was on there too. Okay, the Edomite, Kevin Costner, Edomite. But you had number Jakes on the movie Trespass. You know, from Ice-T to Ice Cube. Okay. Debo, who's dead now. Okay. He was on the movie too. Okay, just to name a few. But on the movie, the old ass man who was in the rocket chair, when they found those Edomites found that gold in the ceiling, they were talking about the gold. He said, man, it's the gold. The Edomite says gold been over here for over 40 years, and it hasn't tarnished anything. And the old ass Jake said, that's the thing about gold. He said, you dumbass crackers don't know anything. That's the thing about gold. You can spit on it, piss on it. Okay, it never tarnishes. Nothing about that. All right, it's nothing. Gold is forever. Twist it, whatever, however you want to do it. It's still the same, purest at its finest. All right, the gold that is. All right. You got something?
I was looking for that picture where
the one that the stream beat vehemently. I think it's in John.
And the rock and his house can't be blown.
Yeah, that's it. That's in John. Con, not in the spirit. All right. Well, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna start at Ezekiel, and I'll get that other one that you're talking about. This is Ezekiel chapter 13 and verse 1. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy.
Right, because we're in that time right now. You see, the same prophets. Okay, now Ezekiel was prophesying about the prophets that was over there in Jerusalem. Okay, so Jerusalem is the people for is the place. So you can liken this, this breakdown, this scripture into the time we're living in. You have false prophets that's arising. So we are prophesying what? Against the downfall of America. Okay, and we also what? We are prophesying what? Against our wicked people. Okay, Israel, that's the inner nation of Israel, that's prophesying what? False things. Okay, so we're telling you what's going to happen, and the things that happened before time is really for our learning. Go ahead, brother.
It says, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord power. Woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit.
Right.
And have seen nothing.
Right, because what? They're coming and saying, hey, this is what this means. All right, they breaking
this is what the name of the Lord is.
The name of the Lord.
Well, them dudes all saying the name is Yo Spaghetti-O. Spaghetti-O.
You can't make this up. The scriptures telling
this
you.
This is madness. This is blasphemy.
And that's how the prophets was in the ancient times. Like, look, they telling you a lie. They looking after their own lust, all right? After their own belly. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. God. It says, it's verse 4. O Israel, the prophets are like the foxes in the deserts.
Right, because the fox, hey, I looked it up. The fox, a desert fox, what they do is they go scratching in the ground looking for the prey, okay? Looking for their prey. That's what they do. They go scratching around in the desert because they have desert fox that lives in the desert where they go in there, they look for the little bugs and shit, whatever they eat, all right? They go looking for it. So that's what the prophets in this generation does. They do to the people. They go look for the people that's going to believe on what they say, all right? They say smooth words to them. They look for the prey because what? They're looking for that money back, okay? You got it, brother.
Yes. They sold out already.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them camp, they done sold out, man. You ain't got to name names. You know who you are. All right. It says, verse 5, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Right, because you see, they not telling you. Hey, they telling you Jacob's trouble not about to happen.
I heard dude say, somebody said Jacob's trouble is gay. Like, I'm like, well, who the fuck Salaki, bro? I had to say that, bro. Speaking on Jacob's trouble. Somebody said Jacob's trouble was gay. Or it already happened. When? When did Daniel 12 and 1 come to fruition?
Hey, look, you know the Lord has a sense of humor, right?
Yeah.
You say it's G-A-Y, right?
Yes.
You know what the Lord let happen to him at Jacob's trouble? Some G-Y-S-H-R-T
yes.
happened to him.
Great.
Yes, and have his ass getting bust up.
Yeah.
And they don't know who they fucking with, man. All right. That's the Lord said, all right, you want to call it G-A-Y?
G-A-Y?
Okay. I'm going to show you G-A-Y. I'm going to give you all the G-A-Y you can handle.
Yes.
Because those UN soldiers, man, them dudes be G-A-Y, raping little boys, teenagers. It's fine. This is documented facts.
Yes.
Wherever they go, wherever they say foot, they grape everything. Look, boys, girls, men, wherever they go, they grape everything. I did a sit down on it a couple years ago. These are documented facts. You got it, brother.
Yep. Yeah, brother. Yeah, I got a fire precept to back all that up.
I got one too. I'm patient.
Let's get it.
Long suffering.
Yep. Isaiah 13 and verse 5. Ye have not gone up to the gaps.
Salaki, that's Ezekiel.
Salaki, Ezekiel 13 and 5. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Because you're not wanting the people, okay? It's in Ezekiel, we say what? They say, I have made you a watchman unto the house of Israel.
3 and 17.
You're not watching, you're not warning the people, okay? You're not telling the people, Israel, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, of what's going on. You're telling them lies. Oh, everything gonna be all right, okay? Hey, man, ain't no Jacob's trouble coming.
Smooth thing.
Hey, the sea here is not what it is.
Tickling their fancy, as the English would call it.
Right. So, hey, you gonna have to pay for that. All right?
Right. On that Jeremiah 23rd chapter. We can get that. All right? Matter of fact, let me get that real quick, bro. Before you right. Real quick, right? Jeremiah 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastor that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
You fake pastor?
Yep. Said the Lord. And look what happened to that pastor over there in Texas. Joel Osteen. Had his whole church get shot up and everything. Look it up.
That's a precursor of things to come.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's just the beginning.
Yeah. Showing you that the Lord ain't dealing with them.
Verse 2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock.
Right.
And driven them away.
Yes.
And have not visited them.
Yeah.
Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord.
So, hey, when the Lord visits you, you have to understand something. He's not going to visit you when it's just going to slap you, a slap on the wrist like Esau kingdom. No, the Lord going to put your ass to death.
That word visit goes to punish. Okay? The word visit goes to punish. I think that's the same word, all right, in Isaiah, the 29th chapter. It speaks about the Lord will visit the earth with thunder and earthquake. Mm-hmm. That word visit goes into punish, goes into judgment. All right? Got something real quick?
Got something to back that up.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 34 and 10. Thus saith Yahweh thy power, behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hand, and cause them to cease from feeding the flock.
Right, because hey, what's going to happen? The Lord is going to, he's going to what? Manifest and show the people that you was a lie. You was a lie. You wasn't telling the truth. Because when all hell break loose, and it goes back into that Ezekiel the 13th chapter, the brother gonna bring it out. Go ahead, brother.
They're gonna want answers. Yeah. All right. And they're gonna see what they were told.
Was it
you led me into a ditch. All right. And then they're gonna Mussolini that ass. You know when Mussolini, when Italy seen that he led them into despair, them people went and got him and his wife and killed them and hung them from the gallows. That's what they're gonna do. These pastors. Okay. These people, these Christian churches are gonna turn on these people. All right. Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves anymore, for I will deliver my flock from their mouth, that they may not be meat for them.
Yeah. Right. What's that word? That word visit, like I told y'all, damn, it's bright on there. Can you see it on there? Camera bright. God damn. Go ahead, Kanai.
Yeah, so read that again, brother.
All right. Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves anymore, for I will deliver my flock from their mouth, that they may not be meat for them.
Right. So that's what the Lord doing right now. He's waking up. He's waking up his children.
Jeremiah 23. The word visit.
You know, his people, Israel. All right. They're going to come to what? To the house by you on the side, and they're going to serve them what? With all righteousness and fear and trembling. Okay. So they're going to get manifest and know that hey, they told me a lie the whole time, because you know at the end times we living in, The Lord is going to wake people up at the last second, day and hour.
Yeah, the Lord, you got to elect in these off camps, you got to elect in these churches.
Yeah.
All right, so this goes hand in hand with people that know they're Israelites too. You got men teaching men it's okay to sodomize a woman, man.
Yeah.
That is totally fucking off.
Or have sex on the
Shabbat. The Lord going to pull his men out of those places, out of these whorehouses you call churches. All right, and he's going to expose those wicked shepherds. And this is the time we're living in. That's why you having shootings in those churches and wild things happening. What happened to the nigga that said he was the God sent comforter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Lord whacked him.
Whacked him.
You know what I'm saying?
Jermaine,
the Lord, cut off the head, the body gonna fall.
Hey, what that is in Revelation? I think that's in Revelation, the 21st chapter. It speaks about the fearful and unbelieving. All of them shall have their place in the lake of fire. So if you fear and you know that these other Israelite camps are teaching that the MOTB is not what we say it is over here, Great Millstone, and you fearful and unbelieving and saying, look, I don't want to leave from IUIC because they're gonna do a video on me, then you fearful and you scared. You have no place upon your house while your house shines chariot. Because you fearful, you scared, and you don't have faith, and you don't believe it. It's what it is. All right? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 113 and 7. It said he raises up the poor out of the dust and lifted the needy out of the dunghill. All right, so that's what the brother alluded to. The Lord is going to bring us out of that confused state. All right, the doctrines of devils. Okay, Christianity, Buddhism, whatever you into. Okay, if the Lord dealing with you, the Lord, if you are part of that number, the hopeful elect, the Lord is going to bring you out that madness. Okay.
Right? Yeah. That's all. You got it. Isaiah 13 and verse 6. They have seen vanity and lying, divination, saying, the Lord said, and the Lord have not sent them, and they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word.
Get that divination in
a blue letter?
Yeah, kind. All right, so for edification's sake, we're gonna get that word.
All right. Quap, you want to get yours while I get this word?
Did you bring out Isaiah 9 already?
No.
All right, Isaiah 9 and 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
That's it right there. Tie right to Jeremiah 23. Go ahead.
All right. And they that are led of them are destroyed.
Hey, the Lord is going to eventually destroy you. Because why? Because you're leading, the people astray. All right? The Lord's people astray. All right? The Lord not dealing with no other nations. The Lord is dealing with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are Israelites according to the Bible.
Yeah, the deceiver and the deceived will both drink that cup of fury. All right, so that's why when somebody come and shed light to you and tell you to get out of there, you got to take heed, man. Right? If you just a strong delusion, that strong wine is captivating you, all right? The time of freshness is here. We about to start seeing it. You got it, brother.
It's that word divination in Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. That was a verse. Ezekiel 13 and verse 6. All right? This is Strong's 87081. Kessel. It says divination, witchcraft of the nations, all of false prophets.
Yes.
All right? It says, strong definition, a lot, also divination, including the feast, oracle, reward of divination, divine sentence, witchcraft. All right? That's all it is.
All right, so that's what the divination going into. Read that precept.
Yeah. Ezekiel 3, it's like Ezekiel 13 and verse, I don't know why I keep saying 3. Huh? Get that call? All right. Ezekiel 13 and verse 6. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord saith, and the Lord hath not sent them, and they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word.
Exactly. So that's what the people, all right, that's what these false prophets are doing. They're telling telling the people witchcraft, all right, telling them this and telling them that, and they thinking that they believing what the false prophets are saying, and it's not gonna come to pass.
Yeah, witchcraft, wizardry, warlock, witches, all right, all of that goes into the manipulating of your senses. All right, the Lord has given us a prescribed order to live by, right? Will somebody come and bring something else to you and have you thinking evil good and good is evil? That's witchcraft.
Yeah.
All right, teaching that the people on this side, the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Negroes are Africans, and that's witchcraft. That's divination, man. All right, you're manipulating and bewitching somebody's pure mindset. And you got them believing a lie. The Lord say, I will give you strong delusion that you will believe a lie. That's witchcraft. It's witchcraft, man. It's divination. You got it, bro.
Let me bring this out, bro. It's Luke chapter 6 and verse 45. It says, how was I speaking? A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil.
Right. Because hey, when you embed it in this gospel, in the truth, okay, your mindset is going to be in a righteous manner. All right. But when you are contrary to this world, you're going to what? Your mindset is not going to be of the doctrine. You're going to come out with some wicked acts and wicked deeds. Okay? You got it, bro?
Yep. For of the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaking.
Yes, brother.
Out of his mind, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As hard as his mind, out of his mind, he's thinking that this is the right thing, and it's totally wicked and evil, man. Making his own self feel good at night when he goes to sleep. Okay? That's what it is. All right? I got some more. Hold on. Okay? See, that's green right there. Boy, sound like fresh water. God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. This Luke chapter 6 and 46. And why call me, and why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? A lot of dudes do that. What say on the day the Lord say what? Or minister saying that day, Lord, Lord, and now we prophesied thy name, and now we cast out demons, okay, in thy name. Oh, say, depart from me. All right, I never knew you. All right, workers of iniquity. Yes. Luke 6 and 47. Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which builded a house and diggeth deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
Okay, and that rock, what? That rock represents Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Okay, so having this knowledge and wisdom understanding, that give me that well, I got it right here, pull it up right there. Job 32 and 9.
Yep. Job,
8. Yeah.
Job 32 and 8. But there's a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty gives them understanding.
Right. So the only way you're gonna get this knowledge, wisdom, understanding is through the inspiration of Yahweh Shai. You can't go out there and say this and say that in your own merit. You have to be touched by the Holy Spirit, the Kakodash, and Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. So in order for that foundation to stand, it has to be what? You have to what? Intake this doctrine through 100% truth. You can't just go out there and just go off on your own rockets in your own mind, your own understanding.
You gotta live it. You gotta live it. How should I say, they speak great words, but they hearts are far from it. I mean, you're not doing it. Come out here and say everything. You're not doing it. We can pull that also Philippians the 4th chapter. You've seen the things in the Lord, and you write about them, okay? Speak about them. You tell the younger Akin, okay? And all the rest of the sheep of the flock. You gotta perform it upon your own self. All right? Working out your own salvation. All right? Real quick. It's the last verse, Luke 6 and 49. But he that heareth and doeth not, see, there it is, and doeth not, is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great.
Right. So that goes, show you when you building a foundation on lies, eventually in the end, it's going to come to naught.
Y'all gonna expose it.
Yes.
Right?
It's gonna happen to you. Hey.
The Lord ain't rapping to you. It's gonna happen to you.
Hey, the Lord with all that.
I ain't rapping to you. I ain't rapping to you.
It happen to you.
Oh shit! I got damn. It's a lot.
Hey, the Lord with all that.
Yes, the Lord is the real. Make it happen to you, man. All right. Especially in these times right here, man. All right, these are crucial. Okay, perilous times. It says in what that was we read earlier, or in 2 Timothy, the third chapter. Perilous times, and we're perilous going into savage. Go ahead, brother.
I got you. It's 1 Corinthians, and during those savage times, the outward temptation, when all these straits are going to fall on us, when all hell break loose, and the persecution come against us.
Yes.
This is what the Lord wants us to be. 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, that's the elect, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
What?
Always abounding in the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Right, man.
For as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. All right, so the way you stay unmovable, when you teach what you were taught and live according to it, don't be just a hero of this world, but a doer of the word. And then what wisdom starts to dwell with you, and she grows in your breast. All right, she grows in your mind, she overtakes you, and nothing by any means will hurt you, man, because your faith gets built up. All right, this is Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Y'all, the time passed, I still want to bring it up. Burning my hand up. All right, Colossians 2 and 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach and Hawashah. So, man, when anybody come with anything contrary to what you've been taught, man, we've been warned to not be beguiled. That goes into that divination you brought up.
Yes.
All right? Once you start believing in other things contrary to this doctrine of life, you've been swindled. All right?
Bamboozled.
Hey,
You've been bewitched.
Yes. Yeah. Watching on that movie them, man. He said that what are they going to do when they've been swindled? They realize that Esau fucked over their ass, man. It's like we've been
the country boy beat me down to my socks.
Yes, man.
And you gonna play the fuck out of me.
Play them. Right, bro.
That's in the book of Revelation, where it says the nations are mad, but they found out they been lied to.
That nigga just knew he had won the card game,
yeah,
bro. That nigga say, look, I got a full boat that lays door the pallet. He say he clapped his hands. He can't do much better than that. And then the old Jake laid out his hand and said, 4 trades. Okay? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, that's a funny ass movie, right? That's a funny ass movie.
And beat him. And then he came over there, the bartender came over there and picked the hand up, but he already had him in swindle. It was too late. Hancock was gone already out of the club. Okay? Hey, so with that, all right, you want to close it out? Oh, well, yeah, let me get this. Real quick, it's for you, Akim, okay, who was sincere in this ministry. Remember we read earlier, Akim, in the book of Titus, 3rd chapter, said, speaks about sincerity, okay, gravity, uncorruptedness, okay? You have to continue in these things. Hebrews 6 and 10. For Yahushua is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye ministered to the saints and do minister. You have what? You have taught the saints and you do minister. I mean, you what? You're continuing in this thing right now.
Yeah, running that race.
Yes.
Continue.
You're on fire. Okay? It says, and we desire, that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end.
That's right.
And it's the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So how much more are we supposed to be giving our full assurance, calling ourselves a hopeful elect? Romans 8 and 25. We're going our straight faith and hope in these treacherous times that we're entering into. Everybody's talking about this solar eclipse thing that's coming up on April 8th, about total darkness all over America, or certain states. 3 days of darkness, okay, like it was in ancient Egypt. It's gonna happen, whether it happens on that date or in the immediate future. It will happen. They're talking about cyber attacks on the water system. Imagine waking up to brush your teeth and wash your face, and the water is totally off. Man, niggas gonna lose their mind. You women gonna lose your mind.
Right, brother.
If you lost your mind when the internet and YouTube and Instagram had the fucking power outages a week ago or whenever it was, a couple weeks ago, they were losing their mind. Fuck, damn, they ready to commit suicide over a fucking app, man. All right. Oh, this is the last verse. Hebrews 6 and 11. It's like 6 and 12. That ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
Right. So, hey, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to follow the example of our apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, down to the least. All right. Keep what? Pushing and keep enduring in this truth. All right. Don't go out to the right, to the left. Okay. You might have discrepancy with brothers, but hey, you got to be a man of the Lord and you put a brother to the side. All right. Because we got to redeem the time, because the times we're living in, man, it's evil. All right. And we at the last second days and times, and you don't want to fall off. Okay. Because hey, the Lord. Hey, it's up time, all right?
Yes, it's up and it's stuck there, bro.
Yeah.
Prophecies, that is. All right.
So with that, we're going to do the edifying, all right? We're going to get all praise and honor. By Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Harakapadash. And double honor to the apostle, elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the occupant that's pushing 100% truth through the four winds. Shalom.
Shalom.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Yashala.
Kwame Yashala. Shalom. Brothers on coming boy. We see you when warming Tazariah. A few aqua to take heed. Shalom to y'all.
Shalom.
Yeah, Ash, we see you, brother. Shalom, brother.